Hi everyone, welcome to iQuanta. In this video, we'll see how to fill the IIM Bangalore BSc UG form for 2027. Okay, so the dates are already out. You can see on my window, application window is from 17 August till October 15. Okay, the test is on number 15. Before filling the form, you have to check whether you're eligible for this exam or not. So you'll find the link for this particular page I'm on in the description of this video. Okay. Once this page appears on your screen, you have to click on UG admission FAQs. Okay, click on this and you'll be able to see a PDF in which all the important information is written. Okay, eligibility criteria, as you know, as of August 1, 2027, applicant must be 20 years or younger. So you should be born on or after 1 August 2007. Okay, then if we come to academic requirements, uh, you should have mathematics as a subject in both class 11 and 12. Okay, as well as you should have scored minimum 60% marks in mathematics in class 10. Okay, so there's no such minimum percentage required in class 11 maths or overall, but in 10th specifically mathematics you should have equal to 60 or more than 60%. Okay, equal to 60 will also be accepted. Okay, now if we go ahead, there were some students who were asking, we don't have mathematics in class 11, 12. So if we complete it through NIOS, will I still be eligible? So they have added one extra point here. Candidates who have completed or studying in class 11, 12 without maths can take maths through NIOS to meet the eligibility criteria. Okay, it will be acceptable. Then some students are having doubts whether core maths and applied maths both will be accepted. Yes, both will be accepted. Okay. Then they are also telling you previous year question papers and materials or resources for preparation of the test and interview. The mock test link will be available to the applicants after application window closes. So that's very late. You should not wait for that much time. Uh, you can rather visit the iQuanta website for the PYQ, past year paper. And then we also have a mock test series of 10 mocks. We also have a full-fledged course for IIM Bangalore. If you go to the iQuanta website, then you'll be able to see a full-fledged course wherein we have designed it in a way that students will be able to complete their syllabus and do the mock test well within time. If you go to iquanta.in/ipmat and then if you click on join ipmat, this orange button, you will be thrown here. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see that there is IIM Bangalore BSc Data Science and Economics course. So this is a mixture of some self-paced classes as well as live classes. Okay, what we have done here is to fast track your preparation, we have prepared a sheet. Okay, we have prepared a sheet in which we have put all the lectures. Okay, which if you complete at a good pace, you'll be able to finish the entire portion for this exam. Okay, so in the first two columns, we have quants and DI. Quants and DI, you'll be having 30 questions in the exam. Okay, as you can see, I have given algebra 20 days. You should be able to finish all of these lectures. Your algebra will be finished. Okay. Then you have arithmetic. A lot of questions are there from arithmetic last year. So 18 days. You should be finishing this. Number system 8 days. Geometry 9 days. Trigonometry. Then PNC probability. Matrices and determinants. Okay. Apart from that, there are QA DI lectures. Okay. Then you have entire logical reasoning covered through these lectures. These are all lectures. Okay. Links to lectures. You can see the topics well covered. Then verbal ability. I have given a short plan as well, like logical reasoning you can do for 25 days. You should be devoting around 60-65 days to QADI, and maybe on some alternate days you can also do verbal ability. Okay, so LR and verbal ability in this exam are not that difficult, while QA could be a bit challenging. DI is also not that difficult. In QA they have included some higher maths topics, like they had limits and derivatives, integral, differential calculus, all of that was there. So do check the past year paper once. Okay. uh, so there's this entire sheet, and apart from that we'll be conducting some live lectures. Okay, for the higher math topics like integrals, differentiation, PNC, probability, trigonometry, continuity and differentiability, matrices and determinants. We'll be doing some extra sessions for these. Okay, and then we also have 10 mocks in this course, interview preparation in this course, and topic wise tests. Okay, so if you take up this batch, you'll be prepared very well. Let's come back to our PDF. In the selection process, they have given you the exam duration will be 135 minutes. Last year it was 120 minutes. Then there'll be 60 MCQs, all MCQs here. Quant and DI 30 questions, LR 15 questions, verbal and reading comprehension 15 questions, negative marking, yes, 1 by third, that means plus 3 minus 1 marking is there. So the paper is of 180 marks. Then there's a personal interview, okay, in which they'll be evaluating all of this. If you look at the fee structure, that's very high, 8.5 lakhs per annum for the first 2 years. After that, there might be some limited increase. They are also mentioning an extra charge of 8,000 to 10,000 per month, which totals to around 1 lakh per year. Okay, so on this 8.5 lakh, you can also add this charge, which is around 1 lakh. So that becomes 9.5. And also in this fees, they have not included the mess charges. Okay, so the amount might go even higher. Okay, there's a need-based financial assistance for deserving students, so they give scholarship to some students. Okay, you know the application fees, and you can read rest of the details over here. Okay, we'll come back to our form. So if we start filling our form, you can see this UG admission test 2026 button over here for registration. Click on that, and once the page loads, they have clearly told you that you have to use Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, these browsers. Okay, all the fields with star mark, they are mandatory. Okay, after that, they're asking you all of this applicant's name, date of birth, mobile number, email ID. Click on I agree, and then you have to register here to get your user ID and password. So suppose I start filling my form. So just put down your first name, and after that you have to put your middle name, last name. Okay, if you have your middle name or last name, put it, otherwise leave it empty. Okay, then you have to put your full name as well. Okay, so suppose I put my full name here. You have to put your name strictly as per your certificate mark sheet of 10th. Okay, without any salutation. Do not put Mr., Mrs., whatever. Then you have to put your date of birth according to my 10th certificate. Okay, then select gender. Okay, it'll also give your age here. Okay, okay, one more thing, there was no such relaxation for SC/ST students. Okay, or other categories. Then you have to put your email ID to confirm it as well. Then I have to put my mobile number. Then I have to confirm my mobile number. Then you can put your WhatsApp number as well. Okay, it's optional. Then your emergency contact number. Okay, once this much is done, they have told you that your same mobile number and email ID will be used throughout the entire process. Okay, so do not lose it. How did you hear about this program? You can put anything. Okay, newspaper or whatever. Then click on I agree. Okay, check your details once again because it won't be changed later. So name, date of birth, email ID, mobile number, these are very very important. Then click on generate OTP. Okay, you have to put this captcha and click on submit. Okay, we have to use the OTP received on the email address. Okay, so open your mail, make sure you have passwords to your emails. Okay, click on validate OTP. Okay, validated successfully. Okay, so now I have been registered. Finally, you have to put your captcha given, click on re-verify. And re-verifying is important because if you have committed any mistake, you'll be able to catch it. So your name, date of birth, gender, email ID, number, and click on all these fields. Okay, and once you do this, you'll have to submit it. Okay, so information once submitted cannot be modified. Click on OK if you have verified the information to be correct, otherwise cancel. So I've verified, I'll click OK. Fine. Now they have given me a registration number. Okay, this is it. So just take a picture of it or you can write it down somewhere. Don't lose it. Okay, because later on you'll have to use it in a lot of steps ahead. Okay, an email and SMS has been sent containing registration number, login ID and password. So you have it on your email as well. Okay, close it. Now we can go to application. Click on this button, go to application. Okay. Now this is where I have to put all other details, qualification details and everything else. So my application number and rest of the details are already here. Put your father's name. Okay. Put your mother's name. Put your nationality. Okay, category, general, OBC, EWS, whatever. Then do you belong to PWD? No, otherwise select your category, click on save and next. You put your current address here, okay? So you can put your current address properly, okay? Then put your state, select your district, okay? PIN code. And if your current address, permanent address are same, click yes, otherwise click no. Okay, you can fill a separate permanent address here. Suppose I click yes, okay? Uh, Now click on save and next. After that, you have qualifications. So name of the board. This is for your 10th grade, okay? 10th grade. So suppose you're from CBSE, board slash institute name. So you can put down your school name, okay, whatever it was. Or you can put your board name as well, CBSE straight away. Percentage of marks obtained in mathematics. So whatever you got in maths in class 10, just put it percentage, okay? So if your marks were out of 100, uh, you'll directly put marks. Otherwise, if you got out of 70, then calculate the percentage, okay? Total marks obtained inclusive of all subjects. So whatever your percentage was, put that percentage. Okay. This is total marks obtained. Okay. And then they were out of suppose 500. So you had suppose five subjects. You have to include all the subjects in 10th. Okay. If you had six or seven or more subjects, include all of them. Month and year of completion. So just put your month and year of completion when you completed your class 10. It could be somewhere around May, right? Because during, I mean, around May you get your results and all. So put it here. Overall CGPA obtained. So suppose you got CGPA, so put it here, okay? Or if you got percentage, just put percentage, okay? After that, did you study mathematics as a subject in class 11, 12? You have to select yes, otherwise if you select no, you'll not be eligible for this program, okay? So click on yes. Then you have to put your 11th grade, okay? So again, put your school name, board name, whatever, then percentage of marks, okay? Then total marks obtained out of total maximum marks, then month and year of completion, and then overall percentage. In fact, if you put a wrong percentage here, maybe it will give you a pop-up. It's not showing any pop-up, so please calculate proper percentage, okay? If we go ahead, we have your 12th. So again, select your board name, school name, then month and year of completion. After this, you have percentage of marks obtained in mathematics. So whatever marks you got in mathematics, put it here. Then total marks obtained, okay? Maximum marks, and then just find out your overall percentage, okay? So read the fields properly here. This is a form where they are individually asking, marks of mathematics. So fill the form properly, okay? Do not put anything wrong here. Now for those who haven't completed their 12th grade, you can see that for them this marks field is not mandatory, okay? So those students can simply leave these fields blank and you'll be asked for your class 12 mark sheets later. You can simply fill your board here, your institute name, your approx date of completion. So you know that this year, if you're in 12th, next year by the month of April, May, you will be completing your this 12th, right? So you can simply select any month of April or May. Uh, Otherwise, you can leave the fields blank. Okay, those who have completed their class 12, they can put their details here and proceed. Okay, reread everything that you put here. Click on save and next. Okay, data saved. So once you go ahead, you have to put your test cities. Okay, once you select your preferred test cities, preference first is the preference one is the city that you're most likely to be allotted. Okay, then city two, city three. Click on save and next. After that, you finally have your documents page wherein they're asking you for the scanned copy of recent passport size photo. They've also attached a note here saying that scanning of photograph signature and whatever certificate you have, it should be done using scanner only. Okay, please do not use a mobile phone or other mobile applications to scan a photograph. So get it scanned through a scanner. Otherwise, if you have a high quality camera, you can still put it here. Okay, won't create much trouble. Then you have to put your scanned signature, passport size photo in JPG formats. These are the sizes allowed, 50 to 200 KB. Okay, and then you have to put your 10th grade mark sheet, 200 KB to 2 MB, okay, that much size in PDF format only. 11th as well. 12th is not mandatory, so you can leave it blank, okay, if you have not completed 12th. Finally, you have your name, registration fees, and once you click here and put your OTP, click on preview, they will show you your entire form once. Go through each and every detail, check it, and click on OK. Fine. And then you can simply go to submit. Okay. So once you go to the payment page, you will be asked to pay your fees through UPI or credit card, debit card. You can use whatever payment mode you want to, and your form will be filled. After that, they'll be sending you a submission mail. Do save it at one place and do not lose it, so that if you want to track your application later, you'll be able to retrieve it very, very easily. Okay. And once again, if you have any doubts, do comment here. We'll be helping you out. If you want to prepare for IIM Bangalore UG course, or you want to take mocks only, we have separate courses here. You can take the IIM Bangalore, either the mock test series only or the course. And if you have any queries around the course, you can simply comment. Apart from all this, there are some other changes that they have brought in this year. If you look at the admission procedure, okay, the link was present on the IIM Bangalore website only. This is the link, okay, UG admission process. It will take you to this PDF wherein they have mentioned that these are two programs, okay. But if we go ahead, they have given the eligibility criteria. You've already gone through this. Duration of the exam is 135 minutes now, not 120 minutes. Okay. Math syllabus is NCRT up to 12th grade. Then it'll be a 60 question MCQ test. Okay, 60 question test, all MCQs, plus 3 minus 1 will be the marking scheme. Sections are QA/DI, Quant and DI, logical reasoning, verbal ability. 30 questions in QA/DI, 15 in LR and VRC. Okay. These are the documents they'll require later for 10th and 12th, so category certificate, disability certificate, okay, as per what you mentioned in the form. If you look at the application process, stage 1, the first shortlist will be prepared, comprising candidates who will secure a predetermined minimum score in all three sections of UG test 2026. Okay, so this year, the test, they'll be having sectional cutoff. Okay, minimum score in all three sections. This means there'll be a sectional cutoff. Okay, candidates obtaining a minimum raw score that is positive in all three sections of UG test will be considered. The percentile cutoff score for admission applied to UG test 2025 are shown in table 1. So they've given you an idea, like around the cutoff of UG test 2025. Okay. So in this particular table, they have given the cutoffs for the batch of 2026, the paper that was conducted last year. Okay. These are the categories, minimum percentile requirements for the first shortlist. Okay. In section 1 VRC, they've not given any sectional cutoff in VRC, no sectional cutoff in LR, but this is the sectional cutoff. This is not score cutoff. Okay, this is minimum percentile required. Okay, so 80 percentile would be at some score, but overall aggregate score that the general candidate should have got last year would be 114. Okay, this is your marks out of 180. And similarly for other categories, these are the marks. Okay, so these are the cutoffs for preparing the first shortlist, but those called for the interviews, okay, scores of those called for interviews, they were higher. Means students last year scored at least this much to get a interview call. Okay. Then here they are giving you how they are preparing the first shortlist. So a pre-PI score will be created. Weights of different components at the pre-PI stage are as follows. So when they call you for interviews, they'll be preparing a shortlist first, in which UG test will be given 70% weightage. 10th board overall score will be given 15% weightage. 10th board math score will be given 10% weightage. Okay. And gender diversity will be given 5 points. Okay. So gender diversity is basically some extra points for females and transgenders. Okay. The 70% points for UG test are derived from performance in each of the three sections as follows. So how are they calculating this 70 points? Okay, to shortlist you for the interview, they are giving 20 points, weightage of 20 points to QADI, weightage of 30 points to LR, weightage of 20 points to VA. So LR here surprisingly has the highest weightage. Okay, while preparing the interview shortlist. The gender diversity component is applicable only for computing the pre-PI score. So it will be used while preparing the pre-PI shortlist. That means when they are making your first shortlist for the interview calls. Okay. And will not be used in the further stage. So based on your pre-PI score, you'll be going ahead, in which you'll go to stage 2. And in stage 2, they have given a standard score of 10, okay, to your 10th overall percentage, standard score of 10 to your 10th board ka maths score, okay, and 40% weightage to your UG test score, 40% weightage to your personal interview. This is how your post PI, I mean, once your PI is done, this is how they'll be preparing the final shortlist, okay. And then they need some sort of reference letters, okay. Submission of 2 online reference letters is mandatory, okay. And you also need the email address and contact details of 2 referees. They can be your teachers at your academic institutions or those who have taught the candidate, okay. Now, the reference letter must be submitted online directly by the referees or on before the stipulated. This is something that you have to do later, so we can discuss it later as well. Okay, reservations are, I mean, in accordance with the law, okay, for these categories. Okay, so that's it. This is something that you should keep in mind, that this year LR weightage might be higher, and you have to try to score maybe more than 120, 130, okay, to be in those top 40 candidates in each course. Uh, it also depends upon how the paper turns out to be. If it's difficult, the cutoff might lower down. Okay, otherwise it will go up. As you know, in all the exams where difficulty level is easy, the cutoff shoots up. Otherwise, it goes down. Okay. I hope this was helpful. If you have any further doubts, do comment. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel for all the future updates.